Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, definitely subscribe. Hit the bell so you can get notifications when I upload new videos. And of course, smash the like button. I don't know what made me come live again, but here we are. The last live just cut right up the center on its own. And here I only have 16%, so you know, this one's probably gonna do the same thing. Shit. Get it while it's hot. Yeah, I'm good with that. So I think I was just thinking about things, and I'm just thinking about how I want things to play out in my life and how I feel that things should go in my life. And you know, sometimes you come to the decision that this and this and this thing right here is just not cutting it. That's just not working for me. It's not what I want to feel. It's not what I want to see. It's not what I want to happen. And so you literally just say no. Just say no to drugs, right? Remember the DARE program? Just say no. Just say no to drugs. We're on that. Just say no. So, you know, it's a just say no campaign. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. And that's all. And there's just nothing else to talk about, nothing else to go into. And it can be like that sometimes, you know. I do want to say this, that of course there are times where you want to offer allowances and forgivenesses and overlook things, but then there's also times when no, thank you, I'm not interested in that. So I guess it just depends on where you are and what you're wanting right now. That really matters, right? I think we have a tendency in society as a whole to just take other people's opinions and make them so important because of how convincing they sounded. You know, the girls who'd be like, I would never deal with that. You feel me? And so you start changing, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't deal with that, or maybe that's not it. But listen, we all have our own capacity. We all have our own ability to deal with or not deal with certain things. You might be good with your significant other doing this, this, and that, right? And I might be like, I will burn you the fuck down, bitch. I will come and I will key your face. Stop playing with me, okay? All I'm saying is, you know, we've got to come to an agreement and an understanding that we are individuals. And we have our own way of being and thinking and feeling, and we have our own level of things that we want to deal with and that we don't want to deal with, and that's just it, and that's all. And the world cannot condition you to its deciding factors. Because when it does, then oftentimes we find things out of whack. Let's just look at the current state of affairs. There are some men out here who they run rampages. They just run rampant. They don't have any control, self-respect, discipline, none of that. And there are some women out here that just keep telling them, oh, it's a man thing. Excuse me, bitch. But self-discipline, self-control, all of those things are a part of being a fucking adult. Do you feel what I'm saying? An adult. Being an adult, you learn to be self-disciplined. You learn to be, you know, aware of what you're doing. You learn to, you know, make choices that are beneficial. So when you tell me that, oh, it's just a man thing, no, ma'am, because I'm a woman, I'm an adult, I'm a human being. It's not a man thing. Nothing that a man goes through, a woman can't also experience. Please miss me with that line of care, that line of thinking. Oh, only men? No, I don't want to hear that shit. Why? Because we are all human, and women have the same emotions and emotional scales that men have, and maybe even more. There are some things that we deal with as women on a regular basis that men just won't and don't and have never and will not be able to deal with. They cannot comprehend the things that we deal with. So don't tell me it's just a man thing, because it's not. Now, why is this important? Because sometimes people try to condition you to be okay with things that you are just simply not okay with. So this is why self-awareness is so key and so important. Know what your limitations are. Because when you know, you'll be able to tell people, hey, listen, what you're doing right there, yeah, if you keep going in that direction, I am going to burn you, bitch. I'm gonna cut you down. Okay? Because see, that's you're getting into the territory of playing with my feelings and playing with my hearts. And when you keep doing that shit, I am going to cut you. So just go ahead and stop doing that, or leave me alone. Make a choice. We all have choices. And I'm giving you the choice right now. Okay? Don't keep moving forward and doing this, because then we're going to have some problems at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I am going to cut you. Okay? And you're going to be crying, boo-hoo, whining and crying about it. At that point in time, when I'm telling you right now, I will cut you if you do certain things. So I think we should just be making smart decisions and choices from the beginning, instead of later on talking about, oh, it's just a man thing. No, it's not. Because when I cut him and then y'all be talking about, oh, it's just a woman thing, y'all are forgetting there are a whole group of men out there that if their women have disrespected them or done certain things to them, they will become extremely violent. There's the same type of women out there that there are some type of men out there. Let's be clear. It's just acceptable. People teach it as acceptable for men and not for women. But, hey, listen, that's why you don't play with people's emotions, period. Are we clear? Are we clear? Just wondering. Hey, Mahogany. Hey, Fusion Reels. How we doing? We got off on topic. We got off on some other shit. I know. We're done with that. Trying to stretch stretch my back right now, because today we have been dealing with back pains, and oh my goodness, it was a lot. A back spasm. It's like, oh my goodness, just right in the middle of the day. As a matter of fact, it was at the worst possible time, because I was supposed to be getting up and going and working, and it was going to be a really good night. And then, of course, because the back did what it did, it did not do that. So, but I'm trusting that the universe is going to recoup me in times 5. Okay, they're going to multiply that. Okay, in so many different ways. It's 1:11 right now. Or it was. Now it's 1:12. New Zealand, what time is it there? So, okay, so we've gotten past that. You know, making sure that you're not playing with people's emotions and making sure that they're not playing with your emotions is all about that self-awareness thing right there. That's so key and so important in all situations, across all realms, in all time frames, and all that. It's 5:12 p.m. For me, it's a.m. So it is 1 a.m., 1:12 a.m. And I am just reflecting on life, I think. Also, I'm working my back out because I'm like on this thing. I'm in between these two things that's causing me to like, no, I'm not actually. Well, I might go and like take a little bit of a nap before I go wake up and go do some work. But I'm stretching my back in between this thing. I'm like in between these two things, and like, there's no excuse. It's just that simple. What does that mean? What does that mean exactly? What's your name? Fusion Reels? That last comment you made, what does that mean exactly? I'd like some clarity on that if you have it. Okay, let me sit up, because these folks that are coming, I know they're probably gonna be like, what the fuck is she doing? But I'm stuck, I can't move. So I'm just gonna have to pretend that they don't see me. Like, you know. What if it's somebody you know? Like, like, is that Quayla? What the fuck is she doing? What the fuck is she doing? Hey, I'm minding my own damn business is what I'm doing, you know. I'm like stuck in between these things. So, Mahogany, how you doing, babe? How are things going? Congratulations on your book release. Whoa, major things. Congratulations, honey. I love it. Shit. I feel good about this little thing that I'm doing here. Okay, now I gotta sit up. I'm doing wonderful things too. Okay. Okay. Let me move over some. What is that? It sounds like a pterodactyl. Did y'all hear it? I know. Like, pterodactyls are dead. I know, but it sounded like one. Didn't it? It sounded like one to me. It got a little bit dinosaur-y there at the end. You know what I mean? It got a little bit pterodactyl-y there towards the end. Started sounding a little bit more banshee-like, you know what I mean? Just a little bit more wild. Like, oof. That sounds like a biter, doesn't it? Things look different here. And I haven't been gone that long. I like it though. I like this tree has grown more. But I'm also excited too. Lay my foundation. Okay. The raccoons are in the trash behind me. I came here to talk and just kind of like walk around. I was supposed to be walking, but apparently I'm just going to be stretching right here in this, like in between this little thing. I know it looks so crazy, but like I'm literally, you see this? Like, okay, like I'm literally in between. I'm literally in between this thing, and it's allowing me to stretch certain things that I need to stretch that I haven't been able to. So I'm gonna do this and just kind of like vibe here for a second before I, you know, get up and do whatever the hell else I need to do at 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh God, somebody else is coming. Let me cover my face and turn to the side so they can't see me. Oh, they turned right there. Good deal. Oh God. I knew that car was coming fast. I knew it. Hold on, there's another car coming. Okay, let me get up. what are the discoveries of the day? The discoveries of the day are, shit, there are no new discoveries. All discoveries are same old decided factors that we've talked about before. You need to look at life. How is life impacting you and affecting you? That's how you move forward, you know, based on those things. You can't decide life based on everybody else's ideas and opinions on what they should be, because you don't feel the same ways about everything that everybody else does. There's some things that don't bother you that bother other people, and vice versa, you know? So why would you pigeonhole yourself, you know, in the ideas and concepts and things that bother others that don't bother you? Like, why would I limit myself at what bothers somebody else if it doesn't bother me? You know? And that's why it's important to think for your fucking self. Because society will have you tripping about some shit that normally you wouldn't even trip about. Like, you wouldn't even be bothered by this shit. Like, what the fuck is actually going on over there, motherfucker? And then you realize, I'm not really bothered by this shit. This shit I don't even care about that specific thing. It's this over here that I care about. So know your limitations. Have that self-awareness about yourself. Know what it is for you that you want to work on, don't want to work on, you can deal with, can't deal with. It's so important, because the world will tell you should feel this way and that way about all sorts of things. And then those sorts of things that you should feel this way and that way about are happening every day in everybody's lives. So all of these people are fucking lying, because these motherfuckers be dealing with this shit on a daily basis. Many people live their lives dealing with shit that they say they would never deal with. So that's another thing. A lot of people wear masks, and they, are not they're not even attempting to be or live in their fullest authenticity. They're just saying shit out of their mouths and presenting to the world, but in reality, that's not how shit is for real. So that's why you just have to you have to understand that there is a guidance system that you have. Now, obviously, you have family, friends, and stuff like that you can get advice from, stuff like that you can take things with a grain of salt with. Ultimately, everything does come back down to you, though, because you know what you want, what you desire in life. You know your goals. You know what makes you happy, makes you unhappy. Like, again, this is all about coming back to that center. Coming back to that center is so key. And it's not to say that other people don't have value to add to your information, to you, but it's just that you have your own real understanding, capabilities, and limitations. You have your own limitations about how you can, what you can deal with in life. Okay? Yeah. Oh, wasn't I? Because I'm like, oh my God, I don't want them to see my face. I'm gonna be able to spot me tomorrow. I'm be like, that's the girl that was. So I'm over here at the orange house because last night my back went out and I could not operate. Literally couldn't operate. So Gino helped me out. He came and got me, rolled up in my grass. Quite literally. He quite literally rolled up in my grass, okay? And was like, get in the car. I'm taking you to my house. Well, he didn't say my house because he keeps assuring me or telling me that this is still my home and all that, but obviously I don't feel very much so like it's my home anymore. But, you know, he keeps telling me this is your home and da da da. So Gino comes to pick me up. He brings me over here, and he's been basically nursing me to health. So, strength to last 12 hours. How often can I take this? It literally doesn't say. So anyway, Gino's been nursing me back to health today. Last night, let's see, I don't even remember what happened, but he got me, and then so I came here because I've been sleeping at my office, and my office has this futon which is not very comfortable, and apparently I shifted the wrong way or something. I don't know what I did, but I threw my back out. Okay. And so, do not take more than directed. The smallest effective dose should be used. Drink a full glass of water with each dose. I didn't do that. I took this with alcohol. Let me see what it's saying. Take 1 caplet every 8 hours to 12 hours while symptoms last. For the first dose, you may take 2 capsules within the first hour. Do not exceed 2 capsules in any 8 to 12 hour period. Do not exceed 3 capsules in a 24-hour period. So if I take 2 more, then that would definitely be taking more than 3 in a 24-hour period. So don't take these for quite a while. So I probably need to just go to sleep. And then when I wake up, potentially, I can take 1 or maybe more. So anyway, I was brought over here. Gino brought me over here, and he's been nursing me to health and, you know, making sure I eat and all that good stuff, because I was all alone. There's no one here beside me. So he came and helped me and got me up and told me to lay down in the bed so I can feel comfortable and so I can heal my back. And he's told me to rest. I need to listen to the universe and rest. So that's what I've been doing. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm at the orange house. That's what's going on, because I did actually get my keys for my new place, and yesterday I went there for the first time, and not for the first time I went there, but I went there and I showered there for the first time. I bought some new stuff for that place yesterday and took it over there and brought some of my clothes and things like that. And so then I was over here looking at my books and stuff and just like really excited to put my books on the shelf and stuff like that. So none of that is done yet. That's just the future plans. So anyway, I think that's it. I am feeling wonderful right now. I'm gonna go to sleep because I need to wake up in like 3 hours to go and start working. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my little rest right now while I can. And I want to thank you for sharing your night with me.